We're back with more random battles to the top. We are 22-34, so actually not that bad. We have Magnezone into Hitmonchan, but we do have Volt Switch, which is pretty free. We can always go for it. And we have Pelipper, we have Noivern. I like Noivern a little bit more defensively. I think they're going to knock off anyway. I don't want... Pelipper's choice specs is going to be really valuable. Noivern's boots not as valuable, so we'll go Noivern on knockoff here. They knock off. No Life Orb, it's leftovers. They're going to feint to Hurricane. I don't really have a better option. If they have a Steel-type Pokemon, I do have Magnezone to trap it, which is cool. But for now, there's no reason not to Hurricane. They have Rotom Heat, basically a hard counter to Noivern. But I have a hard counter to Rotom. Okay, now I can Scald. I can Volt as well. I'm going to Scald for now. They go to Decidueye. They don't have a ground type from what I can tell. Because they didn't... Oh, that's a really good burn, because this is physically attacking. But they didn't do that versus Magnezone either. So that's giving me some hope. Now, what do I want to do versus Decidueye? Because I don't have an item anymore, Poltergeist is not threatening me, so I'll go Noivern. Go to here, Noivern. Now, I can go back to Lantern. I'm going to Hurricane, predicting them to predict Lantern. So I'm going to Hurricane. That didn't work. But they overheat now. That's not doing enough damage. I can Hurricane again, probably. I feel like at some point they want to go Hitmonchan. Pain Split. Let's go to Lantern now. Draco can Oko, by the way. I think I'll try that. Yeah. To them, Rotom isn't valuable because it loses to Lantern. Hitmonchan, Decidueye Burn is great. Now, the Hitmonchan could be annoying. I'll have to be careful, but realistically, because it's not Life Orb, it's not doing enough damage, Pelipper could probably beat it. Noivern is low HP. They go Hitmonchan immediately. I go Pelipper here. They bulk up. I have Hurricane. They don't have Thunder Punch or anything, so this should be clean. Dark, knock off, okay. 43, no confusion, leftovers. Now, I don't actually feint. I'll go for the Hydro knockout. I may feint. I may feint, but I may not also. I do, okay. Go to Ogerpon. Terra Fire Power Whip. Get the attack boost and we KO now. Okay, and the reason I'm okay with using my Terra is because they also use their Terra, so I don't lose too much. It's like equalizing almost, and now we have a 5-4 lead. Ivy Cudgel Okos through Rain, so that's not a good decision. 3 Pokemon left. And if they try to Decidueye and Ogerpon... Okay, they do have Hariyama. Headlong Rush would do a lot of damage to me. 137. I go Executor. They're not going to knock off Ogerpon. Psychic will Oko. I'm going to substitute on the switch. There we go. We can... Yeah, this is looking good now. Sleep Powder is a little greedy, so I'm going to Leech. I can also substitute too. Just to stall out Life Orb if they have it. Now we find out they're not. That's fine. Knock off. Leech connects. Go to Ogerpon. We know it's locked in. Power Whip, Ivy Cudgel. Ivy Cudgel's more accurate. We'll take it. Yeah, now we're looking clean. 5-2. I probably want to keep Ogerpon alive. I'll probably sack Noivern into Hariyama and then go to Executor right after. We don't need Noivern. It's inaccurate. Can be punished easily. Not worth it here. Goodbye. Executor in. We can actually substitute stall Hariyama. Until we get it into range of Psychic. Okay, Was expecting Harvest to activate. Guess not. Now we have to hit Power Whip. I could have Psychicked, to be honest. Kind of a choke, but... What is the Harvest percentage, anyway? 50%. Okay. Yeah, so it was like a 25% chance for that to happen. We Power Whip here. No. They're... What am I doing? They're not Thick Fat, they're Guts. So I have to... Ivy Cudgel is better for me. Okay, Ivy Cudgel in. Final Pokemon. Mudsdale. Okay, yeah, we beat that. Power Whip is an Oko, but we have Lantern anyway. Even if they dodge it, that's fine, because we have Choice Specs Lantern. There we go, easy. And let's keep going. Relatively straightforward game one. We're back with Basculegion into Scovillain, and a reminder to subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're almost at 50k subscribers, maybe like 12k off, I think. That'll really help me out if you do, and it's free, doesn't cost anything, etc. I would really appreciate it if you do. Now we have Basculegion into Scovillain, but that's kind of tough, because we Oko with Hydro, but they can Leaf Storm. I like Iron Moth to switch in. Okay, that worked out well. We can Fiery Dance here. I kind of like the Morning Sun moveset because you get coverage, you get Terra. Fiery Dance can give you the choice specs anyway with the boost, so that's kind of nice to have. Overall, yeah, this is kind of pleasant because I don't get the boost, unfortunately. Now they can T-Wave me. I go Electros here. So they're literally Encore too. That's even better for me. I want to get Sticky Web up at some point. For now, I knock off. Okay, convenient. Now, we know this is Encore. Let's be careful. Let's go Iron Moth now. They play rough. I can Fiery Dance into Screamtail here. I can also Sludge Wave too. They play rough. Fiery Dance. I'm gonna Morning Sun. I'm hoping they get scared because they shouldn't be trying to 1v1 me with the Screamtail. They forfeit? Okay. That's a big win. 2250 getting a forfeit on turn 8. Maybe they didn't have anything that could beat Iron Moth. Maybe. I don't know. In any case, Shaman Sky into Registeel. Terrible matchup to be clear. What do? I have Miraidon. You know, I have no way to beat the body press idea. I'm going to go Miraidon in case they have, you know, T-Wave or something. They Iron Head, that's good too. It's time to Electro Drift. It's a 2-hit KO on Registeel. They have to go to a ground type. They have Sand Slash. Fortunately, I have Defog. No, I don't have Defog, but I do have Shaman. And I have Arceus Water too. I like Arceus Water because I want to be able to get power into the game. Get that raw damage in. And Miraidon can win, but we have to be careful about Sand Slash. The thing is, like, Draco literally does probably Oko damage onto Sand Slash. They go to Dialga. I have Electivire, which I kind of like here. There we go. Now, I threaten Earthquake. I threaten Ice Punch too. I'm gonna Ice Punch, I think. You know, to be honest, they could stay in. I'm gonna Earthquake, and I always have Shaman or Arceus Water to switch into Sand Slash anyway. So I could Ice Punch. Good thing I didn't Ice Punch. 45 is not bad. Not great, but not bad. I like Mandibuzz here. I want to knock off Quagsire, make it vulnerable. So I know they have a lot of ground types into Miraidon, which is annoying, but ultimately manageable. Ideally, I knock off the AV Dialga here. Draco Meteor, Heavy Slam, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt. You know, this might be the world's first bad matchup for Miraidon. Because you can't Draco too well into Registeel, you can't Electro Drift into 2 ground types, you have an AV Dialga. Okay, so it is the Chesto Resto variant here. Do I go Shaman? They're kind of weak to Shaman Earth Power. They're kind of weak to Shaman's Earth Power. Maybe I can try and Earth Power spam my way through. They go to Dialga. I know they're AV. How do I want to handle that, knowing it's AV? Mandibuzz, maybe? Earth Power can still 2-hit KO. I don't faint. I'm gonna Earth Power. Oh, I get burned. That's kind of bad because it puts me on a timer here. At least I can Earth Power and find out their 5th or 6th Pokemon. They have Yanmega. Okay. Kind of tough. Defensive Greedent, maybe? Do I go... They're 203. Electivire? Okay. They don't KO me now, and if they want to commit, they'll have to literally go for Terra Blast. They have to Terra Ground. So I'm okay with them doing that. So most likely they go, you know, Registeel. They go to Quagsire. Okay, 32. Freeze, don't get it. They have Toxic too, probably. I'll go Shaman. They have Ice Beam, okay. Mandibuzz. This is a tough matchup. I could go Miraidon and just drop a Draco, which I think I'll do. But if I could predict Registeel, I get incredible value out of doing that. You know what? I'm going to call a shot. I'm going to overheat into, hopefully, Registeel. If they can predict me. They can predict me, absolutely. Come on. 68. That is pathetic, but we did weaken it. Now they don't have a switch into Draco Meteor anymore. So we are making progress here now. The funny thing is that Unaware would ignore that drop, so Overheat would have done like 30, which is not bad. Not good either, but not bad. Now, I really want to Overheat again. Because I think they're going to go to Registeel here. Now I'll go Mandibuzz. Yeah, they Toxic, that's fine. But now my knockoff goes in unresisted. So whatever Pokemon comes in has to take knockoff. Okay, we get Registeel, that's good. No Draco switching anymore. So my Miraidon's looking healthy. Overall, not bad considering we had struggles with Registeel. We had to be careful around it. I think we did. We had to give up a Toxic though, which is annoying, but now we'll be able to get another knockoff into anything. The Yanmega could be annoying. What's my Terra type on... I have Terra Steel on Arceus, so I can get out of Toxic if I need to. But ideally, I don't want to do that. They go to Yanmega, it's going to protect. I'm going to go Arceus Water. If they predict it, they predict it. They Bug Buzz. It's going to have Giga Drain, but it doesn't have Giga Drain. Okay. Recover, they get the drop. That's always lovely. Greedent defensively, because it never breaks Quagsire anyway. We can double edge into whatever. Double edge there. We don't faint to anything. I will knock off. Removing Dialga, they're becoming really weak to Draco. Draco and Arceus, the combo of those two could be good. Pick up an easy knockoff, and then we'll be able to knock off another Pokemon after that. So we should be getting knockoffs into key Pokemon here. I do like Arceus Water. I think it, like, to be honest, Yan Mega without choice specs is really weak. It's not even a threat. Oh, I will definitely knock off Quagsire. Knock off, then Yan Mega probably. Or Mandibuzz to Toxic, rather. They kind of have to recover. They kind of don't. Okay, now we have Toxic into... Hopefully no more Steel-type Pokemon. You already had 2 of them. And they have a Guts Pokemon. That's perfect. Well, I do get to knock it off. So that's good. But yeah, I think I make that trade. They could go Quagsire, but... Okay, they do let me knock off. I get critical hit, which wouldn't have KO'd me. That's tough. I think it's time for Miraidon. We drop another Draco. Come on, I just need to hit one of them. Okay. Now I'm in trouble. I needed to hit that Draco. What do I do now? I like Greedent. I'll go Greedent so I can get a double edge off. Now, ideally, I faint here. Okay, I get a crit, which is good. Now we can break through with Arceus Water. That crit was well-timed. I mean, we wouldn't need it if we hit Draco, but the crit is well-timed. They can't get out of it. I kind of like what Electivire can do now. Spam Ice Punch into, you know, Ursaring, Yan Mega. Now, how do I want to play it? I could Terra Steel. I'm going to go to Electivire, though. Okay, now I go to Miraidon. I can drop a Draco, or I can Volt Switch. Do you think they go Sand Slash? No way, right? I drop a Draco. No, I misclicked. Oops. Okay. Now what? Sand Slash again? Are they gonna Rapid Spin, maybe? I think I have to go immediately into Arceus Water. They do Rapid Spin. I can recover, I can Judgment. They probably Terra too. I recover always. Maybe I could have Dracoed for damage, but they Terra Steel, they Swords Dance, and I lose the game now. Yeah, I lose now. Unfortunate. I think I got net unlucky, didn't play amazing, but it is what it is. Avalugg into Great Tusk. I have to get out of here, probably. I like Fion into that. Close combat is too annoying to have to deal with because it does have it, in fact. I could go Dedenne, but I'm just going to play it safe and go Fion. They bulk up. I threatened Scaldburn. They should be switching out. They don't beat me 1v1 because I have the speed advantage here. They go to Manaphy. That's interesting. Now, I have Grass Knot, but it's too weak of a move to do anything, so I'll go hard Dedenne. They Tail Glow. I Thunderbolt. Okay, 64. I dodge Hydro, which is extremely convenient. Now, what do I do here? I could D-Gleam. I could U-Turn. Fion, that did no damage. Do I even try? I go Dedenne on Manaphy here. They go Dragalge, okay. Interesting. I kind of don't mind. They're going to Sludge Wave. I don't have a switch in. Petrarund, I guess, but that fades to Draco. I could just weaken it, but I feel like Dedenne is going to be valuable in the future, so I'm not going to give it up too easy. Let's U-turn. Go to Petrarund. Okay, that did no damage. And we know it's choice specs too. I can Parting Shot probably. I'll just Malignant Chain. They have a King Gambit. I'm going to Parting Shot that. King Gambit's annoying for my team, but I do have the Avalugg. I'm going to have to play games around Dragalge. The Sludge Wave Draco combo, I have ways to beat it, like Dedenne and Petrarund. But if I predict wrong, I get O-Code. Okay, Parting Shot. Now, I kind of like Necrozma late game. It's not fast enough, though, is the main problem. Loses to Manaphy if I Terra Ground to beat King Gambit. Go to Avalugg for now. Should I Stone Edge into Manaphy? I think Stone Edge is a good play. Just really good damage into everything, except for Great Tusk. Okay, Ninetales, come on. Okay, Avalugg, that's fine. Would have O-Code too, by the way. But now what? We don't have a switch in. We don't have any way to switch into the Fire Grass combo. We don't Feint to Fire Blast. I could take it out immediately, but then I become weaker to King Gambit if I do. And I am weak to King Gambit. Look at my team. A lot of Pokemon that lose to Steel. It's a rock and a hard place right now. How do you beat the Ninetales King Gambit core? 120 speed. Look, I'm gonna take out Ninetales here, and I'm gonna back myself to recover at some point versus King Gambit because we are 120. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna back myself to try and beat King Gambit by outspeeding it later. They go to Great Tusk. They even get a bonus from the ability. That's good synergy right there. Ninetales and King Gambit. Or Great Tusk, rather. They Rapid Spin. I don't Feint to Scald. I can Great Tusk, probably. Grass Knot is not a 1-8 KO. But they do have Terra Ground, okay. Now this is kind of tough. I have Cloyster though. They have Close Combat, sure. Close Combat can even KO me, which is tough. I can go to Petrarund on Close Combat. Maybe. It's a tough decision here. I might even Terra Dark my Petrarund here. Petrarund in, we get him on the Rapid Spin. Now Earthquake does not KO. I Shadow Ball for damage. Petrarund's long term not going to do anything with a King Gambit in the game. I'm going to Parting Shot Dedenne, I think. Okay, they Swords Dance. I do have to sacrifice. I guess I give up Dedenne. That did no damage. That's funny. Okay, do I get a little adventurous here and Thunderbolt with Terra Electric? No, I don't. I don't. But maybe no, I don't. I don't. I was thinking it's good. Oh, that's really good. Do I greed a little? I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna keep Dedenne alive. We'll never know if I got punished for that or not. But I did go greedy. And I'm gonna go greedy again. We'll body press here. Okay, got it. They go to Great Tusk now. Avalugg's done its job. Time to Avalanche here. I don't think I'm in trouble, I guess. I need to block Rapid Spin, don't I? Maybe. I think Petrarun can be good because I've removed King Gambit. No, I misclicked. That's fine. Didn't matter. Oh, but they do have close combat. I can't Terra out of close combat. What do I do then? I keep forgetting I can't Terra out of close combat. The problem is I don't beat this Pokemon. I have to get enough damage so that Dedenne can win. Okay, now I'm giving up Sludge Wave and everything. What a tough spot. I have to figure out a way to get my Cloyster winning. Let's Parting Shot into Necrozma. We take Sludge Wave, we get poisoned, but at least we have Photon Geyser coming in. We have to somehow get Cloyster to win. We feint to Sludge Wave. That's not an option. I'm willing to bet Cloyster can beat that final Pokemon, but we have to find out what it could be. I just want a Photon Geyser for damage into anything. They go to Go-Goat. Okay, so Cloyster wins if we can Shell Smash. If we can Shell Smash, Cloyster wins. They're going to recover anyway. I don't want to give up Necrozma. We'll go Petrarun here. Shadow Ball into Dragalge. Okay. Yeah, they kind of predicted I wouldn't Malignant Chain when they have Dragalge, which is fair. That does 18? That is terrible. Okay. Well, Parting Shot again. I have to find a way to get Cloyster doing its thing. Go Necrozma. I got it. I think I've got it. If we get the second Parting Shot, we win. And if they go to a different Pokemon, we also win because we Parting Shot them too. Yep, here we go. Cloyster in. We don't feint, and I think we've got it. No Terra left, and we've created the Shell Smash opportunity now. Through the type disadvantage, we're going to be able to Shell Smash and win. And they don't flinch, and no Terra, we're going to win. It came down to the end, we had to kind of craft a situation out of it, but it ended up working. The only thing now is Rock Blast miss on Manaphy. Yeah, that's the only way we can lose now. Icicle Spear does not KO. So Icicle Spear, Rock Blast, and Icicle Spear. And we pick up all 4 KOs here. Okay? Yeah, it depends on that Manaphy. If they dodge, they didn't go for the Rock Blast dodge. Okay, that's cool. And we win to go to 22-68. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.